Good afternoon, Leeds Geeks. This is Eric Haig and the Hatch team coming at you live from Fargo, North Dakota. Pete Kirby is out this week, selfishly on vacation in a tropical paradise, which is actually a joke. He's doing some great work helping out at an orphanage in Central America. So to replace him, we have one of our buyer's agents, Emily Duma, joining us. And topic of conversation today is going to be open house follow-ups, specifically the high D personality. So Jim, what is important about this?
Yeah, so obviously a really good lead source for our buyer's agents and listing agents, showing partners, is that open house. So we want to make sure that, we've given some value for buyer's agents and other agents that are in this group. And so Emily's coming back from maternity leave. She's been back for about a couple of weeks now and said, hey, I want to work on D personalities. So that's what she's in for today. So each of us has our role play cards with kind of what our scenario is. And we're just going to take her through it with different variations of that D personality. So Eric, why don't you let us know where we should start off here?
All right, sounds good. Emily, we'll start off with you giving Cody a call.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, ready when you are.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Cody, Emily Duma from Hatch Realty.
Hey, Emily, kind of in the middle of something. What's going on?
Do you have just a few minutes to chat?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, well, we met you yesterday at the 123 Main Street. Do you remember what house that was?
It's at the twin home, right? One with the goofy-ass doors?
Yeah, that's one way to say it. You bet.
Just gotta go.
Got you out there that day.
Just taking a look, kind of tired of renting, seeing what's out there.
Sure. Well, I know it seemed like you were kind of in a hurry on Sunday, too. You wanted to go watch that Vikings game, right?
Yeah, watch them choke.
Sorry about that. Yeah, that's no good. So do you have, oh gosh, I'm just crashing and burn here. Okay, so, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so nervous right now. Okay, do you, did you see any other houses that day?
So what you can say is, right now, obviously, you're sick of rented, so why don't we hop back to that?
Okay, so you're sick of renting, Cody. How long have you been renting?
Oh, God, I've been in here, almost 3 years we've been in this place.
Wow, okay. So you're just ready for more elbow room, or you just want to stop writing that check to someone else?
Yeah, I kind of want to stop writing that check to somebody else. Getting tired of that.
Okay, sure. And it was just you yesterday at the open house. I mean, do you have a significant other or family at all that'd be moving with you?
Yeah, I'm hoping my girlfriend will make a move with me.
Okay, sounds good. Is she on board with the whole house hunting?
She's kind of going along with it. I don't know if she can really wrap her head around, us moving into a place together right away. We're both, only been out of college for a few years, so it seems like a big step. We're first-time buyers. This will be our first place, so.
Sure. Okay. Well, what does your girlfriend do for a living?
She's a horse doctor.
Oh, wow. Very, very competitive job to get right out of college. Good for her. And I didn't catch yesterday either, and I know I'm in the middle of your workday. What do you do?
I'm a hotel manager.
Okay, fantastic. Good for both of you. You guys have any fur babies? I'm doubting any kids?
We got 2 cats.
2 cats. Okay, right on. Well, what kind of schedules your girlfriend does she have?
She's pretty busy most days until about 5:30. It's usually I usually get off around 7:30, so it's pretty tough Monday through Friday. Weekends are usually pretty good. I don't know if you guys do weekends.
I work 7 days a week, so you bet. I got some time this Saturday if you're available, just to sit down and kind of explain the process and maybe bring you guys through another twin home that maybe is similar to the one that we met at.
Good. Well, let's stop there.
All right.
Okay. Oh,
so
gosh, guys.
So let's just analyze this call. What do you think went well?
I think that I talked or got to find out what he did. I hit the F on Ford and the O. Didn't hit the R or the D, so that was bad. He gave me his he's a first-time home buyer, so maybe I should have got to that sooner and trying to just set an appointment. Always hard for me. I don't know if somebody, starts engaging in dialogue and I caught them already at work, like how far to go with that, because I'm trying to respect the fact that you even answered my phone call, right? But I also don't want to go into like a direct sales pitch and then be a total turnoff either. So I struggle with that fine line.
Yeah. Well, secondly, Duma, calm down, girl.
I know.
Like, you sold.
I have 4 of you little eyeballs staring at me.
Yeah, 60 or 70 houses last year. You're a rock star. Calm down. It's just nervous coming into this. So what could you have improved
on? Thoughts a little bit more collected. I should have asked some questions initially to get those answers to come out a little bit quicker, possibly.
Okay. And Cody, what's your feedback?
So overall, I think you're being a little bit hard on yourself. I think Jim hit it on the head. Just let it go. I think one of the biggest things, and you did this really, really well at the end of the call, was just getting out of my way. As a D, I'm just going to tell you what I want, and I don't know if you noticed, but you never once asked me about an appointment. I set the appointment myself. You just let it happen and then came in and hooked it right at the end, which I thought was really, really good. I don't know if you noticed you did that, but at no point did we actually talk about, hey, what interest do you have in sitting down with anybody? You kind of poked at my availability. I told you when it was going to happen. You let it happen. So that was
I guess
really
I didn't really catch that. That just was the natural next step, I guess. So, okay.
No,
cool.
That was good.
What else?
So
Cody?
Get out of your way. That's a good.
I think that was one of the big ones. You kind of already acknowledged that we didn't get into Ford as much, but with some personalities, that's just not something you're going to be able to get in super deep. Brandon. Sorry.
I was gonna say, give me another example of how I could have got out of your way, or just do you want to control the conversation and I'm just supplementing it?
Yeah,
is that what you mean?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Brandon actually made a really good point to me. Brandon's another one of our buyer's agents, and Brandon made a really good point to me that's really resonated last week, and that's everybody's a high D on the phone, which I thought was a really, really good point. Right now I'm a little coarse. I'm a little, hey, I got somewhere to be. I got something to do. What do you need? But, when we actually sit down, you've got a little bit of that, little bit of background as much as you can pull that, that's going to play out, when we actually come to the appointment stage and do that consult. So,
okay.
Cool. You actually got down to my hidden motivation without a lot of prodding. My surface motivation was that I wanted to get out of renting and build some equity. The hidden one was that I wanted to have my significant other move in. So you kind of just opened the door and I just marched right through it. So that was really good.
Okay. Cool. Sweet, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Eric, what's your feedback for Dooms?
Okay, I had to step out for a second there. We had a walk in. But if it wasn't hit on just finding out the bottom line stuff first, are they working with an agent? What's their timeline and their ability? So I don't know if anyone else touched on that, but especially with high D personality, I mean, that's what I go for right away. Hey, you working with an agent? Do you have one in mind? What's your timeline?
Oh, so just go for it right away. Timeline, bottom line, agent. Okay.
Yep.
Ryan, what about you?
That's good.
Besides everything that was already said, is don't be apologetic. I wouldn't have kicked off the conversation with the D. Do you have a few minutes to talk? Because if I'm busy with doing stuff, I'm probably just going to say, no, I don't. And then it's going to put you down in the corner. And then you reminded Cody again that, hey, you know, I know you're busy, or I can't remember, says, don't remind them that they're busy, because you have them locked in the conversation. Try to bring that mirror and match. But
Okay,
I think the other guys hit exactly on the head with what needed to happen there. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the feedback that I would have, Emily, if you recognize it's a D personality right away, just try to have pretty short questions. They're not gonna respect you. I mean, you went kind of into Ford really quick. They're not gonna respect you until they see value in you. And so sometimes you gotta hit really quick with those questions and show, hey, I'm here. I'm quick. I'm gonna take care of you. Let me do my job, and I'll get out of the way. So you know, right when you answered, recognize that, hey, he's pretty gruff. Hey, this is Emily with Hatch. You're at my open house. What are you looking for? Or, hey, this is Emily with Hatch. You're at my open house. We're curious, or were we thinking about doing something in the near future?
Okay.
So, yeah, then everything else has pretty much been talked about already. I would just shorten the questions down a little bit more concise, a little bit quicker.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah, that was a nervous ball.
Yeah, you were a nervous ball energy there, so shake it off. We'll have you call Ryan next, or Eric.
Okay.
Who's she calling next, Eric?
I'm calling.
Okay.
Eric, I think.
All right. So whenever you guys are ready.
All right. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, Eric, Emily Duma over at Hatch. Saw you at my open house. Emily Duma from Hatch Realty. Met you yesterday.
Oh, yep. Okay, at that Rambler.
At that two-story, at that Rambler in Deer Creek. So hey, just wondering, you know, you and your wife came through with the baby yesterday. Did you guys see any other houses after that with a different agent, or were you guys,
Well,
you know?
Yeah, we've been going to a couple. We went to a couple yesterday.
Okay.
And I mean, this is probably our third week of just checking out some homes, open houses, and everything.
Okay, so you guys have just been browsing on your own. You haven't hooked up with a realtor yet?
No, not yet. We haven't settled on one. So we don't.
Okay.
We don't,
and is this your
right now? So.
Okay. Is this your first house, Eric, or is it going to be a second home for you?
No, we own right now. I'm trying to, I'm trying to think of when we bought that home. It was right after the collapse, financial collapse. It was 2010.
Also, okay.
Did a lot of updates to it and everything. It's a North Fargo Rambler. Just not
fantastic.
quite enough space, so we want to get into something a little nicer.
Okay, so you're probably sitting on some nice equity, just looking to get a little bit more square footage. You wanting to stay in North Fargo?
No, actually, we'd love to get down south. So, want our kids to go to Davies High School. So.
Okay, that was I was just gonna ask that. How many kids do you have, Eric?
We got 3, all girls. So,
Wow.
7, 4, and 2 months old.
Oh, well, congratulations. It sounds like you have a busy household.
Yeah, sure do. Yep.
Sure do. So are you guys wanting to put your house on the market come spring, or what's the game plan?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We've been toying with some ideas. I mean, it's updated. It's nice. Obviously, I've looked, and spring is probably the better time to list it. So we don't want to move and relocate the kids during, our oldest during the middle of the school year. So yeah, summer move is what we're aiming for. But we're gonna have to coordinate that sell with the buy.
Can I ask you a question, Eric? If the right house came up tomorrow, would you guys pull the trigger on selling quicker?
No, probably not. We're pretty set on the summer time frame there.
Okay, so that is really important to you then. Okay, not a problem. Well, I would love to be the realtor looking for you on your behalf while we're getting ready for this process. Is there a time this week that I could either come over and meet your wife and maybe check out your house and get to know you guys a little bit better?
Let's pause there. So Emily, how'd this call go compared to the last call?
Felt a little more relaxed, not as nervous. I guess Eric felt a little easier to talk to than Cody did. gave me a little bit more, I guess, than Cody did, I think. And I guess I still don't feel like I didn't get to I didn't close, so I felt like I didn't complete my phone call.
Yeah, I mean it's still quick to do that.
But yeah. So
What,
but I feel
what-
like I got a lot of information out of the time that I had.
Yeah, you did for sure. So Emily, how old are his three girls?
2 months, 7, and I forgot the last one. I didn't write it down because I was focusing. I know.
That's
Sorry.
why I'm calling it out. So that's why we always talk about writing stuff down, because you gotta. A lot of times, especially with bees, they're gonna give you all the info. Eric, what was your feedback on that call?
It was pretty good. The one thing that so we get a lot of calls as ISAs from people trying to sell us crap. And one of the things that just drives me nuts is when people say, if I'm being honest, or if I'm totally honest, that drives me nuts because it suggests that they're not being honest. The other times they were, spewing garbage at me. And then the other one is, can I ask you a question? Are you really asking me the permission to ask a question, or are you just going to ask it anyway? So just jump into the question and just say, hey, if the right thing comes up, would you jump on it, or are you definitely only going to move in summer?
Yeah, I shouldn't have posed it like that. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, and then the need more space. So the hidden one here was that the mother-in-law is now living with us, and so and there's no privacy in the house with her roaming around.
I missed that. Okay.
So you want to get into something a little nicer, a little more space. Why do you need more space? Yeah. So, but other than that, pretty solid.
Cody, what's your feedback?
I think Eric hit on all the big ones I had. Dooms, one of the things that I've noticed now, and especially with Eric, don't be afraid to throw it back at him. I mean, honestly, don't be afraid to throw it back at him. They say, well, I need more space. Why? I think you're going to get a lot more respect from them mirroring and matching that tone and that level of intensity. And don't let them walk on you, toe the line. I think you're going to learn a lot more from them just by meeting it head on. But otherwise, no, it was pretty good.
Okay. That's really good. Thank you.
Ryan, what feedback do you got?
It's already been said. Thanks, Cody. That mirror match, don't be afraid to throw back. It's already been said. So.
Okay.
And I have 2 points, Duma. One of them, you're so eager to talk, you interrupt them quite a bit. Notice that both with Cody's call and Eric's call.
Listen more. Okay.
Listen more. The second thing I would say is there's no mirroring and matching on your intro. This is the second time I noticed it.
Okay.
You're naturally just a very bubbly person. That's your natural state. So, if someone answers the phone and they're like, yeah, and you're like, hey, it's Emily Duma with Hatch Realty. The first thing I'm like, whoa, slow down.
How do I say my name how do I say that short? Hey, it's Emily with Hatch.
You'd be like, hey, it's Emily with Hatch. You're at my open house. Honestly, the way that I've talked with these guys is if you encounter a D on the phone, you should almost sound angry. Your tone should almost be like, yeah, it's Emily with Hatch. So that's what I would say. So we're about 20 minutes in. Do you want to do one more, or how are you feeling?
One more if you guys are cool with that. But
yeah. Yep, that's fine. You can call Ryan or me.
I can call you since I'm already talking to you.
All right, sounds good.
All right, ring ring.
Yeah.
Hey, Emily with Hatch Realty. How are you doing?
What's up?
Met you at my open house yesterday. Wondering what brought you in.
Just looking for just checking out houses in the neighborhood.
Why that neighborhood?
I live in that neighborhood.
Do your kids go to school in the neighborhood?
Nope, no kids.
Okay, sounds good. You have a significant other, Jim?
No, no, I don't.
Okay, all right. Well, this, damn it. No, I just forgot my train of thought. Sounds good. Okay, so you want to stay in that neighborhood.
Nope,
What are...
I don't. Nope.
Damn it. We just have a repause. Okay, so where do you want to be, Jim?
I'm thinking of selling, and I just trying to check out some houses.
Okay, how soon do you want to sell?
Maybe next 6 months.
Okay, and you want to just get into something bigger, or why do you want to move?
No, I want to get into something with no maintenance. I want like a condo or something. I'm sick of the upkeep.
Okay, okay. And are you, oh my gosh. Okay. Would you say you have any projects left before you have to sell?
Nope, it's all done. Just I just wanted to see what prices were out there and go from there.
Okay. Well, would you be interested in, retract that statement. Can I show you a few houses and maybe some properties that would be interesting to you?
Well, I don't want to see houses, Emily.
Condos?
Maybe. I need to sell first, so I really wanted to know what my house was worth.
Okay. Can I set up a listing agent to come over and give you that price?
Oh, maybe.
Well, it's not isn't going to cost you anything. It's just going to have them come over, and if it works for you, great. And if it doesn't, well then, at least you got the opportunity to talk with somebody.
Let's pause there.
I did not like how that went.
That's why we do this.
I know this is making me better, so I appreciate it.
Exactly. Well, what went well there?
I think I matched my intro a little better. My mirror and matching was a little bit better in the beginning.
Yep.
I got lost in my own train of thought. I got nervous and repeated questions, so that was not good. And I should have just gone for the appointment ask right away, or trying to deliver you value.
I wouldn't even say that, Duma. So
No.
when you asked for the appointment, what did I do?
You reclused?
Why did I recluse?
Because you're nervous?
And why would I be nervous?
Because you don't know if there's something out there before you sell?
Nope, you didn't ask why I would be nervous.
Oh, nope, didn't ask. Damn it. Okay.
So there's a couple of things. One, you didn't ask. My red flags on this card is I had really bad experience with the previous agent, and I have high expectations.
Okay.
Right off the bat, you assumed I had a wife. You assumed I had kids, and a bunch of other things.
Yeah,
Never assume.
Never assume. Okay.
So you found
I'm
out.
so rusty, you guys. This is so bad.
That's why we're doing it. You're just back from maternity leave, and you haven't done this for a while, so that's why we're doing it.
Okay.
You found out right away I want less maintenance. Well, why do you want less maintenance? It's really simple. Ask why.
Okay, so literally just more literal reverse questions.
Yep. Just dig deeper down into it. And with a D, you can be really quick. Hey, I want less maintenance. Well, why do you want less maintenance? I'm sick of going up and down the stairs, or I'm sick of doing lawn or whatever else. Oh my gosh, that's frustrating. What else? What else do you want to save?
Okay, so knowledge, turn it around, and then dig deeper. Okay.
Yep, exactly. Cody, what's your feedback?
So the call started out so strong. Like you came out and just like, yeah,
Going downhill.
Got it. And then you had a little stumble, and you got lost in yourself, and that happens. But I think one of the things that I would challenge you, especially with D's, to do, I noticed right away, and Jim kind of hit it on the head. Like you assumed that he was coming in because he wanted to buy the place. So like a common question that we're using all the time is, well, what's got you looking at homes?
Okay.
Because I don't know at the end of the day, and we get calls like that all the time. People who are looking at properties, or people who are looking at what they deem comparable properties, trying to get an idea of price and features, and trying to get an idea of that. But that was, I think, one thing I want to say is you came out so strong. Intro was great, mirror and matching was great. You just kind of slipped up a little bit and then got lost. And
it was a very slippery slope. Very slippery. Okay, thank you.
The other thing, Duma, you came out really strong, but you just assumed I was Jim. You never asked my name.
I know, I didn't.
So I just wanted to tell you that.
If it was calling an actual open house follow-up, I would have had your name on a list.
But you could have been like, hey, Jim,
I know.
Or, hey, is this Jim? But hey, That's why we're doing
Okay.
it.
All right.
Eric, what's your feedback?
To caveat on what Jim just said, we usually just do the first name with a question mark. Jim? Because if you say, is this Jim? Then walls start
Like an
going
idiot.
up. They say,
Yeah.
oh, this is someone I don't know. Yeah.
So, Jim? Okay.
Yep. And then the first thing, so I wrote Jim ? And then don't ask about significant others.
Yep. I will write.
Yeah,
Write
that
that,
one,
right.
it's just cloudy and it's really easy to,
I don't want to make someone feel bad.
you don't know what their relationship situation is, if they just went through a divorce,
Right.
who knows. Another one, clicking of the pen. I don't know if you noticed doing that, but you sit there, get yourself a twisted pen.
What was I?
Yep, yep, there it is. And so I don't, if you're doing that on the phone, that might be going across the microphone. I don't know. I use a headset all the time. And then, yeah, just ask why. Sometimes I get distracted and I totally miss what someone was talking about. And I'll just say, okay, tell me more about that. Or, okay, why? And just so that I can get a grasp on the conversation again, because distractions happen and
Okay.
my mind wanders occasionally.
Okay.
But that's it. Yeah, I mean, definitely better than the first call, though, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I need to keep practicing, but I appreciate all the feedback. So that's good.
Ryan, did you have feedback as well?
Yep, it came out slugging with the Louisville Slugger there, so I appreciate that, Duma. But I think it's something that I suffer from too. You want to be nice, you start overthinking it, and next thing you get lost in your own thoughts. It's gonna happen. But just the same as what Eric said, ask why. Kind of get back into the, what's going to be important to that deep personality, and then move forward from there. But yeah.
Okay.
Can I sidebar here for a second?
Yep.
Eric, I have never noticed this until now. You have beautiful teeth. Has anyone ever told you that? You have a beautiful set of
Mr. Dorham does too. Those pearly whites, they're just, everywhere.
All right. On that note, we'll go into a couple things we learned today. So, Emily, what are 3 kind of takeaways that you had today? Things you learned for open house follow up with D's.
Oh gosh, I have a list of like 10 things here, but direct with questions for mirror and matching, definitely something I'm going to take away. Trying to use those triggers of tell me more, listening more, and then never assuming. And just the simplicity of name with a question mark. Because I struggle, then word vomits out and it turns into a high I. So just Jim, nice segue to talking to a D and then mirroring and matching that the rest of the way through.
Yeah,
not to be apologetic.
Yeah, I think those are some good pointers, and I mean, really, you did well. He's coming back off maternity leave. This is to improve. So, thanks for joining us. Hopefully, you got some value out of it, and hopefully, we'll see you back here again soon. Good. Well, Eric, why don't you take us out?
All right. Any last comments or questions for the good of the group? Nope. Well, from all of us at Leeds Geeks here in Fargo, North Dakota, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Signing off.